Now, here's another scenario where we might have a little bit of an issue. If the variable is in the denominator, right, we need to get it out of the denominator. Okay, to solve for a variable, it always has to be in the numerator. It can never be in the denominator. So what we need to do is each term needs to be multiplied by the variable. Okay, so we're actually going to multiply by a letter, which might seem a little bit odd, okay, but it really does work, and we can definitely do that. This is going to make it possible, okay, to solve for the missing variable. In fact, solve for the value of solve for the value of x in this case here. So what we're going to do is we're going to solve for x in the following equation. You'll notice here x is in the denominator. So to solve for it, we want to get it out of the denominator. So what we need to do is multiply everything by x. Okay, it's the same way that we did them with all the other questions, but now what we're doing is we're actually multiplying by a letter instead of by a number. First thing though I want you to do, I want you to get rid of this constant. Okay, move the constant to the other side. It's going to simplify things, and it's going to mean less adding later, less work later, less multiplying in fact. All right, these cancel out here, so we'll do that first. Well, that should be an adding 2. Let's tweak that there. This is add 2, not add 3. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Add 2. There we go. Okay. Now we got it. Okay, so we're going to add 2 to both sides. 5 is equal to 2 over x. Okay. At this point now, when it's just our fraction and one other term on the other side, this is where we're going to multiply by our multiply by our variable. So we're going to multiply by x, and we're going to multiply it by x. Right? When we do that, okay, what we're doing is we're actually kind of moving the x over onto the other side of the equation, which is okay. It creates, this is going to be now 5x. And on the other side, we actually kind of eliminated that denominator just the way we would with a normal number. And now all we're left with on this side is 2. Okay, so all we're left with on this side now is 2. So now you'll see we've gotten the x out of the denominator. It's now into a regular position. And so we can now solve for x by dividing. The same way that we have numerous times before. We divide this one by 5. We divide this one by 5. These 5s are going to cancel out. And I'm going to slide it over here. We're going to have x is equal to 2 over 5. X equals 2 over 5. Or this is also 0.4, if we keep it into a decimal. But let's keep it as a fraction. That's, again, a much nicer number, and we know that it is an exact number. All right, got a few questions I want you to work on when x is in the denominator. Remember to get the fraction by itself and then multiply by the variable, or sort x, to solve for, to come up with our final answer. Work on questions 7 to 8 and get those finished.